To the Double RT Boxing Show. This is your host, Mr. A. Thank you for tuning in. And this segment of the show is the post-fight recap of the IBF champion Jerwin Ancajas stopping Jamie Conlan in the sixth round. Oh man. First of all, thank you for your support and time in watching this show. Thank you very much. Now, where can we go from this fight? In my breakdown prediction, I said Jamie cannot fight this guy. He's going to have to outside box him. If he fights this guy, he's going to go to the well one too many times. Will he be able to get up? Who knows? But most likely he will get up, but he's going to get just beat down into a unanimous decision. That's what I thought was going to happen. The referee stopped it before that could happen. Everything else did happen. He got beat down. He got dropped like 4 times, 5 if you count, if the magical low blow. I thought it was belt line myself. Jamie showed at what level he's at. Yes, Jerwin was a step up for him, but Jerwin did drop Jamie a lot, but he wasn't the first one to drop Jamie. Jamie always gets dropped. He's always bloodied up and bruised. So you can't say, oh, it was a different step up in levels. That's why Jamie would look so bad. Jamie looked like he always does, getting dropped, getting off the ground. Jerwin was able to do it quicker and in a devastating fashion than what we're used to seeing Jamie get put down on. So saying that, I probably think Jerwin beat Jamie, if anything, barely getting into second gear, coming out of third gear. I don't think we even saw a championship level Jerwin Ancajas last night. Definitely when he won the belt, we saw him get into there. When we saw him against Thierry something on the undercard of Pacquiao and Horn, that was a better performance. Last night, very, very easy mode for Jerwin Ancajas. Now, going into the fight, you saw Jamie did have a game plan. It was a good game plan. Stay on the outside and box him. In round 1, he was able to, they're just feinting each other with the feet, shoulder work, and everything. And he was able to get some good counter combos on Jerwin, because Jerwin was, trying to find him, reaching a little bit too much for his own liking, getting countered. Now, give it Jerwin credit, he adapted to that. In the breakdown, I said Jamie had better legs to move around the ring, do some feinting. I said Jerwin had the better feet. And since Jerwin was being made to reach by Conlan's legs, Jerwin did some side-to-side stepping with his feet, throwing Jamie's moving off. He started feinting more inside and out with his feet, doing a lot of feet feints, and that allowed Jerwin to get himself in. And then once he was able to get in, he started working the body. And straight in round 1, before this, Jamie did have a nice little hook to the body to uppercut. Like I said, he was finding gaps in Jerwin. But once the nice footwork of Jerwin got himself inside, gave him a body shot. It was such a delayed reaction. Everyone thought something was wrong with Jamie's leg. Because, he kind of turned sideways, did a little, and just fell down. The commentators were like, oh, he has a weak knee. Something's wrong with his knee. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Turns out it was just a late reaction to a devastating body shot. Then round 2 came out. More fancy positioning with each other's feet, shoulder feinting, feet feinting. Jerwin was doing some good feinting. A lot of people say, is he the next Pacquiao? Is he the new Pacquiao? He doesn't move as fast as Pacquiao. He's more controlled. But if you were to take Pacquiao's feinting in and out and slow it down to here's Pacquiao in and out feinting, to slow it down a little bit, you might have Jerwin Ancajas, you know, his footwork at least. And then in round two, the nice little head clash. That was a nice. It was a nice kind of like oof. So that was pretty much the only action in round two. Then round three comes out. My favorite punch of the whole boxing world, the body stab jab, and then Jerwin Ancajas gets him. You see Jamie go, you know, he starts to walk backwards like he's about to give up or something. Then he turns around like, oh, it didn't hurt. And then just a barrage of bodies. Jamie goes down. Round four comes along. They jabbing. And then same thing, a nice little boom, another body jab just drops him instantly. Gets up. He gets up and then he gets taken to the ropes. And about from 55 to 40 seconds, a barrage of just body punching. Jamie just on the ropes like covered up. And they're like, is he gonna survive this? Is he gonna survive this? You know. Then he gets back to the center of the ring. They trade some good hooks, and then right before the bell, a body stab jab again. He's like, oh, Jamie is hurting. That's in the first. So he has first 4 rounds, 3, 10, 8 rounds, and round 5 comes on. It's like there's a belt shot, and like it instantly drops Jamie out of this body shot. And I thought it was because it hit him hard and he just dropped to a knee, but the ref says waves it off. That's just like his second. I think that was Jamie's like 3rd warning, and so he got deducted Jerwin got deducted a point for that. Majority of the people are gonna think, majority of the neutral people will probably think it was a very belt line-ish, not low.
Wait, I forgot to take my.
But then at the end of that round, he cracks Jamie with a right hook, and sends Jamie just kind of like stumbling, like, oh man, excuse me. And then round 6 comes out, you know, and the 2 minute 10 mark, you know, they're sitting there fighting, and he just cracks Jamie, like they say it was behind the head, which about 75% was, you know, but when he threw the punch, it was a clean punch, and Jamie's momentum took him within the punch, so the punch landed behind the head. So it wasn't a deliberate behind the head punch, but that dropped Jamie down. He's on the ground. He's behind the head. He gets up from that. The referee takes him in the corner. So I don't know if Jamie quit or the referee stopped it, but once he got up, I guess the referee, whatever happened, the referee just waves it off. Like that. And it showed that Jamie is, to me, he never was an A level fighter. I think everyone knew that. Maybe the fan base, his name, built him into a B level fighter, you know. And then we saw last night the difference between A level and possible B level. Even with being a B level, I don't think he's a B level. I think Jerwin beat him in 2nd gear last night, maybe even 3rd gear, just getting into 2nd gear. Jamie, what we saw last night was what we always see from Jamie: getting dropped, getting up, getting dropped, getting up, swollen face. You can't constantly have that and be at a B level fighter. So my opinion is this is serious career rebuilding for Jamie. He's at a C plus, maybe bubbling to a B minus type fighter. Now everyone from here on out his career is gonna test him. You know, he's gonna test his body. What can he take? Everyone knows he could be put down. He has grit to get up. But the body attack that we saw last night is the same answers for Kovalev. Everyone wants to see what Kovalev could do on the 25th against Sobransky. You know, we all know Kovalev could fight, but how about this body now? We have a new weakness. And like I said, the fact that Jamie is always getting put down, but now he gets really hurt onto the body. It's going to be some serious career rebuilding for Jamie Conlan. So just a post-fight recap, touch-up. Numerous knockdowns. Jamie goes down in round 1, 3, 4, and gets stopped in 6. Jerwin gets a point deducted in round 5. But easy victory, very dominating victory. And where does Jerwin go from here? Just my quick little rundown of a unification fight. As of right now, I need to do more studying on the matchups. But right now, I got Jerwin, the IBF, beating, I believe it's the WBA champ, Khalid Yafi. I got him beating him. The WBO champ, Inoue, I think that's a 50-50 fight. A very 50-50 fight, but I will lean towards Jerwin at this moment. Barely. Just, I think he has a little fancier feet. Inoue, I think, has the combinations, but I think the feet, 50-50 fight, but I will lean with Jerwin just right now. But I do have Jerwin going down against Rungvisai. I think Rungvisai has too much of an inside game, too strong, and he has a pretty good chin. I think he will knock Jerwin out. That's just my quick rundown of unification fights. Right now, I'll probably need more studying. Possibly I could change my opinions. But just if anyone was curious about what I think about the other champs, that's my opinion. This is Mr. A saying thank you for your time and support. Jamie Conlan gets stopped in the 6th round by Jerwin Ancajas. Thank you very much.